Well, hey guys, what's up? I'm doing a quick review video of a 2004 Kia Amanti I just bought from auction. My wife says it's gonna go quick, so I'm gonna do a video today. I just picked it up today, so I know it's actually dark outside. I pulled it into my garage so that I can have some light here. But like I said, it's probably gonna go quick, so I wanted to do a video just to show it. I've never had a Kia, never had an Amanti, but I drove a couple of them in the past, and I thought, wow, they did a really good job of copying the Mercedes. Looks like a Mercedes front end. This is their high-end luxury car of that era. Now they went to SUVs, but this is back in the car era when the cars were hot. Anyway, these still, I think, drive really nice, and if you don't need an SUV, this is the way to go because you'll save a lot on gas, save a lot on insurance, and the cars are always cheaper than the SUVs. So I bought this because I know that actually a lady at church was needing a car. She didn't want an SUV, and so I bought this preferably for her, but if it goes elsewhere, then so be it. Before I start, I wanted to do the verse of the day. I always like to do that. Let me see what the verse of the day is. And it is Romans 12:21. Don't let evil conquer you, but conquer evil by doing good. So let's do good out there. As I said, is a 2004 Kia Amanti. Pretty much for a 2004 has all the options, leather, everything. So everything's very nice to the touch. Does have, you can see tinted windows in the back. It's varying tinted, so the back is really dark, so you can't see through it. The front is a little lighter. Maybe that's the. In some states, I know it's not correct to have totally dark front windows. This, I would consider this a mid-size, kind of like an E320. We had a 320, and it's about that size. Rides similar. It's not quite as quiet, in my opinion. I'm not going to take it for a test drive in this video, but it does ride very nice. It's smooth and silky, not like an Acura where it's you kind of feel every bump, and it's more like a sports car. But this engine, it really gets up and goes. It is front wheel drive now, like a Mercedes that these are copied off of are rear wheel drive, but the front wheel drive definitely would go in inclement weather, and definitely better on traction there. So I'll go in the interior here and turn it on if I can find the keys. I don't know where I put the keys. In my pocket. Here they are. Has a key fob, just the basic stuff. It does not have a remote start. Here, while I have the key fob out, I will open the trunk. It does not have an auto pop-up trunk, so you do have to pull it up. Let me see if I can turn this around. You got a first aid kit in this. Has the Amanti symbol in there. Has a nice carpet. I cleaned it all up today. Has a pass-through. Nice carpet on the trunk hood, I guess you'd call it. Does not have soft close, so it is a regular close. The back end is really nice looking, in my opinion. We'll go to the back seats. I have the driver's seat fit for me. I'm 5'9", and this has plenty of room. Has the pockets in there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get them. So it has pocket, climate control, heated. You can either go hot or cold. So you don't have control of the vent of the blower, I should say, but you do have control of the temperature in the back. You have a power outlet. This one does have a sunroof up front. Grab handles, you can see. Nice wood trim and leather. Infinity system. I'll get to that later, but yeah, it's an Infinity radio. You have pockets in every door, and as you can see, they have the warning lights. So if you open the door and you're in a dark place and somebody's driving down the street, they'll see that from a long way away on all the doors. And this door is in what I'd call the worst shape, and it's still in really good shape. This has 124,000 miles. It's 2004, so it's 16 years old. And look how I had a Mercedes 2004, and it was not in nearly this good a condition. So this one really held up well. Has the door mounted seat controls like Mercedes does. The steering wheel is in great shape for the age. Has just a couple of nicks and that's it. Those can be polished out, I'm sure. I haven't done any polishing, or I've just done a quick detail. Anytime you get a car from the auction, it just is kind of a mess. I put my own floor mats in there. Pedals are pretty standard. Your hood is right there. Parking brake release is here. Let me turn on the ignition and you can see the lights. Let me turn on the car. No check engine light there. PERS. Does have the annoying seat belt as soon as you get in it. I like it when they wait on that. I don't know why this one doesn't. So I'm gonna probably have to turn it off. I showed 124,000 miles. Well, I don't know if you can see that. 124,000 miles. Oh, I do want to show one thing. I like when they show what gear you're in when you're in manual. Like you can. Well, I can only shift up to second. I can shift down to first, or put it back into drive. I almost ran through the wall. Anyway, a lot of cars, you put it in manual and you don't know what gear you're in. This one, I love that it does show that what gear you're in. I'm gonna turn it off so I get rid of that annoying beep. Has the home link, you know, the garage door openers, dimming mirror, has your sunglass holder, lights, light in the mirror, all the windows work still, but I do have to put the key in for the auto open. Hold the button to close it. Back then they didn't want you to do auto close. A lot of them now do auto close. I think all four doors are auto, or all four windows I should say are auto, even the back ones. I really like that. A lot of luxury vehicles just do two. Non-luxury, they'll just do one. Like that Aspen we have over there, it just does the first two. The driver's side and passenger side are auto. The back ones are not auto, so you have to hold them. It has the trunk release and gas release, mirrors. This one does do like the BMW, where if you put it in reverse, the mirror, the passenger mirror tilts down to see the curb, because this is prior to having a backup camera. It does have a screen here, however, it is simply a trip computer. So it shows the ambient temperature, miles to empty, average speed, average miles per gallon. I got 22 average, so that's not bad. Again, this is 3.5 liter, but it's got a lot of horsepower, or a lot of pep, I should say. I don't know how many horsepower. I think it's like, I think I looked it up, 250 or something, which is, not great, but decent. But it definitely gets up and goes. Maybe it's a pretty light car. I didn't look up all the specs. I should have done that before this video, but I didn't. Time and ambient temperature. So, and it always displays time and date. Other things, you got coin holder here in the middle. I like the color of the center console. I think it's pretty nice. You got cassette and CD. So you can play your 80s rock music in this cassette, and your 90s and 2000s CDs, and then AM FM radio. Auto temperature. The temperature controls worked really well. I put it on what I like, 72 degrees, and it kept it at 72 today. This one does have the book in it, and it has a couple of compartments that you can probably see there. So it has 3 different compartments for the glove box. I always like multiple compartments here. So it has a little top thing and place to put more stuff. You can never have too many places to put stuff, and a pretty deep center console there with a plug, 2 drink holders, pretty standard stuff. And the seats are in very nice condition for the age and miles there. I don't think I can't say I haven't, but there aren't too many cars that I've had that have that nice a seat for this many miles and year. I thought this was interesting how you set the clock is this pop-up little thing to set. So it looks kind of fancy there. One thing, you do have fold-in mirrors, but they're manually fold-in here. These are not the auto ones, but it is nice that they do fold in. And it's kind of subtle, but this is actually two-tone, so it's a gray down here, black up here, with separated by the chrome trim. It makes it luxurious, typical of early 2000s. Eddie Bauer Ford Expeditions and that did that quite a bit, and I like that look. And on the outside here with the lights on, this has the fog lights right below the headlights. So daytime running lights. The hood release is right below there, and you can see that thing is running really smooth, and pretty nice compartment here. The battery up front here, the battery terminal is under here, so everything is covered. positive, negative. You got the air cleaner down here, or under here. Brake fluid there. Coolant. And the power steering over here, and the washer fluid here. So I do like how they kind of covered everything just to make it look really clean. You still have access to your oil and your transmission fluid. This is front wheel drive, as I said, so 3.5 liter horizontal or transversely mounted, and you can hear it running very smooth. Anyway, that's it. We have it on our website, rnwautos.com. If it's not there, it's sold, which it probably will be sold soon. So that's why I'm doing this now. Have a great one. Thanks.